Welcome to the listening window. Today's story is called The Room I Was Never Allowed In. It's written in everyday, clear English and told from a first-person perspective. This story will help you improve your English listening and speaking through natural, emotional storytelling. As always, you can download the full script, vocabulary list, quiz, answer key, and a bonus speaking or writing prompt using the link in the description. Now, let's begin. Some people grow up in loud houses. Mine was quiet, too quiet. I lived with my mother and my older brother, Jordan, in a small brick house at the edge of town. It was just the three of us. My father died when I was 2, and I didn't remember him. My mother didn't talk about him much, and Jordan, well, he just stayed silent. We had a normal life, more or less. I went to school. Jordan worked at the gas station. Mom worked evenings as a nurse. We had dinners, we watched movies, and we talked about the news. But there was one rule. Never go into the room at the end of the hallway. IT was always locked. If I ever asked about it, Mom would say, "That room is private. Just leave it alone." I was 7 the first time I tried the door. Locked. Cold metal. I pressed my ear to it once and thought I heard something. Maybe a whisper. Maybe nothing. Years passed. I stopped thinking about it. Life got busy. I left for college. Came home for holidays. And the door stayed closed. Then, the year I turned 24, my mother got sick. Cancer. It happened fast. 1 month, she was cooking dinner, laughing. 3 months later, she was gone. After the funeral, Jordan and I sat in silence in that quiet house. The air felt heavy, like it hadn't moved in years. That night, I asked him, "What's in the room?" He looked at me for a long time. Then he stood up, pulled a key from his pocket, and walked down the hallway. I followed him. The door creaked as he opened it. Dust flew into the air like ghosts. Inside, it was dark. A small bed, a table, a chair, a dresser, a few toys, and the smell of old paper and sadness. I turned to Jordan. "What is this?" He didn't answer right away. Then he said, "You had a twin sister." I froze. "What? You don't remember her? You were both 2 when Dad died. But something else happened, too. She had seizures. One night, she fell and hit her head. My heart raced. She died." He shook his head. "No." She changed. After that, she couldn't talk, couldn't walk. She just stared, like she wasn't there anymore. Mom couldn't handle putting her in a home, so she kept her here. "You're saying she lived here? In this room? All these years?" He nodded. "Where is she now?" Jordan pointed to the corner. There was a large old wheelchair. Empty. She passed away the day after Mom. Peacefully, in her sleep. I couldn't breathe. "You kept this a secret my whole life?" "Mom made me promise. She wanted to protect you. And maybe herself, too." I walked into the room slowly. There were books, dolls, paintings on the wall. Childish, but strange. scribbled figures with big eyes, and then I saw it on the wall in red crayon. I see you. I turned to Jordan. Did she write that? He hesitated. Sometimes we'd find drawings like that, but she never moved. Not really. I walked around the room, heart pounding, and then I saw something else, a mirror on the dresser. But there was no reflection. I stepped back. What? I whispered. Jordan looked pale. After she died, weird things started happening. Lights turning on. Whispers. Her door opening at night. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind us. The lights flickered, and in the mirror, I saw her a girl. My age. My face, but not mine. Pale, sunken eyes. Watching, I see you, she whispered. Thank you for listening to today's story. The room I was never allowed in, here on the listening window. This story is designed to help you practice English listening and speaking through emotional, clear storytelling. You can download the full script, vocabulary list, quiz, answer key, and a bonus speaking prompt using the link in the description. Don't forget to comment your own version of how this story might end. We love reading your ideas. See you in the next one.